Mhm. That's just sci-fi. So let's get rid of that. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. No, 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 no. I went by 320. Nope. I'm gonna start right now. Okay, I'm live. Okay, let's event. Let's show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. All right, guys, can you hear me? Can you please verify you can hear me? Please let me know. You probably should figure out what we're going to discuss before you randomly want to come up and talk. So, I'll bring you guys up in just a second. It will just take a moment. Um, but can you guys verify you can hear me? Great, Stan. That's great. You want to ask me something so you can wait your turn, right? What do you want to ask that's so important? I'll bring it up right now. Okay. It must be important to interrupt before I even begin the class to ask me something. So I invited you up. So what do you want to ask? Hey, what's up? Hey. Okay, so you're aware. This is your first time in English Hub, right? Okay, so in the event section under English Hub, you'll see that it says like 36 events. When you go there, you'll see that there's events that happen in English Hub. You can join them. They'll give you descriptions on exactly what is going to be discussed, whether it's like a casual impromptu session and like maybe a philosophy or science technology, or it'll be like English teachers that will come up and do sessions like that. For example, a class that's I don't know the time zone you're in, but for me, I'm from the States, but I live in Vietnam. So, for example, it says there's an event happening at 1 a.m. Vietnam time. So it repeats every Tuesday. So you'll see that event there, and you can see other events as well. Parts of the speech, another one that's tomorrow at 2 a.m. So you can kind of see that there's classes that are happening. So I hope that explains what it is. You can look into the event section here. I know you were tagged because you chose to be alerted that there is indeed a session. This is like an impromptu session. So like it's nothing that was scheduled. So I just decided just to hold something. So that I hope summarizes everything. So you can just kind of like listen. And if you want to participate, you can raise your hand to request. But my personal opinion is just to wait and listen to what the question is before you come up and have no idea what to say or what to do. So I hope that answers your question. I'm going to redirect you to the events section, and you can look into the event section where it says in my event, and you can research it, study it, and then you can be in the stage. And when you're ready to speak, you can let me know. Okay. Thank you. All right. So guys, I highly advise if you're brand new, I would reach out to like a mod or go to the general chat. And there's lots of people that can help you. It's good to just be ready and listen well and be ready to speak. I'm going to enable the class stage soon. and I hope to hear from you. So, STEM, I highly, highly recommend that you look in the help section. I think there's a help section, I'm sure there is, that you can look into and discover Discord, I guess, and understand how things work. So, you'll be able to participate. So, welcome, guys. My name is Teacher Grant, and I'm happy to be here. And I'm going to also give you guys a way to see this session in my YouTube. So not now, but I will give you guys a link to the YouTube session afterwards. So you guys will be able to rewatch it if you have to leave early and hear other people's opinions. So these are just basically like kind of questions that like maybe you might think about, maybe not think about. It just really depends on your perspective. So we're going to go ahead and get right to it and get started. And please look at the first question. The first question is technology making us smarter or lazier? So think about your opinion. Think about what your opinion is on this matter and whether you think it is making us lazier or making us stronger or what have you. And if you would like to state your opinion, please let me know in the chat. I will invite you up. So you need to at least express yourself chat first to be able to participate. And I'm going to do one quick thing, guys. Give me just 1 second here. One quick second here. For some reason, I'm trying to, here we go. Okay. And, okay. So I'm going to give you guys the link so you guys can also participate in the YouTube live session. You guys can support me there as well. And the session will be recorded. So if you guys would like to participate in the question, please let me know in the chat which one you guys are for. Would you guys rather, do you think technology is making us smarter or do you think it's making us lazier? What do you guys think? Right, now I'll bring you guys up to participate. Let me see here. Oh, one more thing, guys. I'm going to do one more thing before I forget. Okay. All right, Steam's chiming in. Thank you for so much for chiming in, Steam. I appreciate it. I'll bring you up in just a second. Just a moment here. I would love to bring you up. And let's, oh gosh, I didn't want to do that. Give me a second, guys. I'll bring you up in just a second. Steam, give me a second here. All right. I don't know why I can't. Give me a second, Steam. Sorry, I'm having some technical issues, and I'll bring you up in just a moment. Oh, sorry. Give me a second here. Oh, yeah. Okay. I gotta bring up the presentation. Okay, here's Steam. I'll bring you up right now. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll bring you up right now. All right. Let's invite you to speak, and I want to hear your 2 cents. Mhm. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. But you mentioned that you can continue to elaborate. So you mentioned that like you use it for everything, but that wouldn't that make you lazy for using it for everything? Like, does that make sense? Like, why would you want to use it for everything when you can think for yourself, right? Mhm. Okay, so more smarter. It makes you more. It makes you more smarter, or makes you smarter than you because you're learning from AI. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Okay. So, can you explain to me how you're learning English from AI? Mhm. Okay, so you're asking AI to do your homework for you, and how are you learning from the AI making your essay? Oh, okay. No, you're good. I'm just having a conversation. I mean, I'm a little bit I'm indifferent. Like it can be both ways. Like I think there's parts of it that makes us smarter, and there's parts of it that makes us lazier. I think there's aspects of AI that we're relying on too much, and I think that is it's going to kind of set us up to fail because with it's like almost when we're without AI, we don't necessarily know what to do, right? We don't know what to
Yeah.
do with AI. We don't know how it's going to work, or if it's going to, if it's going to help us in the long run, or if it's going to. Yes, I understand it's disabled, Ranger. I'll bring you up in just a second. Okay.
Okay, so the last thing is what I'm
Sure.
saying is if you know how to use a technology, it makes you smarter. That's it. Basically, what
All
was I'm
right.
saying that.
Appreciate that, Stim. I appreciate it. I'm going to
You're
bring
welcome,
Ranger.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem, man. Thanks for timing in. All right, Ranger. I'll
You're
bring you
welcome.
up. Yeah, Ranger. What's going on?
Yes. uh, in my opinion, I also think technology making people smarter than
Mm-hmm.
lazier
Mm-hmm.
because I am also like STEAM. I use AI tool for learning, like English and uh, also mathematics or other things I don't know. I ask ChatGPT about it. Even if like I don't have time for solve the math question. I don't know how to solve it. I will give the problem to ChatGPT. He will explain it to me. Even though I didn't use like my solving skill or my like critical thinking skill to solve the problem, at least I will know how to solve it next time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see how the AI solve the problem. So yes, I did at least technology is making us better than lazier, and also like uh uh today modern world is more open than the past. So we got a lot of new door to land in from online, and our modern IQ is I had that our IQ is higher than the best. So yes, I did technology has a role in it. So I did it made us matter.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it. Before we move on to the next topic, guys, to everyone here on stage, in the classroom stage, does anyone disagree? Does anyone think that technology is making us lazier? So I'm looking for someone to chime in on why they think it's making us lazier, and I would love to hear your guys' perspective, and then we'll move on to the next question. So anyone going once, does anyone believe that technology is making us lazier? Anyone want to chime in? Please just write, actually, I'll make it easy for you guys since you don't know how to type in the chat. I will bring you guys up, don't worry. I'm gonna like manually bring you up. I just want you guys to like participate in the actual chat, right? Depends in what? What do you mean depends in what? Okay, well, I want to bring you up to explain. All right, so I'll bring you guys up to explain. Bring up to explain, and then we'll move on to the next slide. So you said it depends in what, so I would love to hear your perspective. So. And really quickly, guys, just in case you guys are arriving late or you guys have to leave early, the YouTube, this is a stream class. I will have your audio. I am taking away the screen, but I'm capturing the audio should be captured. So your audio is being captured, but I am hiding the screen, so no one's gonna see the and that matters. It's like the way I'm laying everything out, so no one will see the Discord window. It will just be the audio captured. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next slide. And Steam and Arranger, you guys will have first stab at it, unless anyone else wants to chime in. So you guys will have the first stab, but first it goes to the audience to explain if they want to chime in. Or so next one, guys. Yeah. So you guys will have a say, but we'll let the audience choose first. If someone in the audience wants to come up, they will have priority. So guys, next question, guys, is this. Is what's more important, traveling to many places or truly experiencing one place? Anyone in the chat want to chime in? Otherwise, Steam and Ranger will have first crack at it. All right. So traveling to many places or truly experiencing one place. Wow, Husan, please come up and tell us more. Please come up and tell us more. And there's actually going to be two ways you guys can actually watch this. There will be a way that I didn't put a thumbnail for that. And this there will be a way for you guys to watch both the vertical stream and the horizontal stream. So you guys have a thought here. So I did invite him. He's not coming up. Okay, that's okay. Anyone else want? Go ahead, Steve.
I just cut you. I'm sorry. So I probably said it truly experiencing, because the other option is not make sense. I mean, if I want, I can see it anywhere on YouTube. It's the same thing. I mean, if I go to somewhere, I need to truly experience. Sorry, I can't spell it.
I know
experiencing.
Yeah, experience it.
Experiencing. All right. Okay.
Experience it. It like a thing, right?
Okay.
Just really experience
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If
you want to use like experiencing, you can be experiencing this place. It might be the way you might want to word it, but what I think you're trying to convey is to experience it. To experience. I can see what you mean.
Yeah, truly experience it. Yeah, I got you.
There you go. It's kind of a tongue twisting thing, huh?
Yeah,
All right.
my tongue is not used to say that word.
Yeah,
This is my
exactly.
first time, I
All right.
think.
Yeah. Hold that thought for just a second. I'm going to give chat one more chance to chime in. So anyone else in the Discord stage who want to come up? Hassan mentioned many places, but he's not ready to speak. That's completely fine. Oh, he's up. Hassan, or
Okay.
Hussein, or Hussein.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
It's fine. It is.
All
Okay.
right. So please
So,
explain to us why experiencing many places is what's more important, I guess.
okay. So, traveling to many places, uh, we have to experience diverse cultures, many places and their different culture, people, and we got experience from them. Actually, I love traveling many places, different places. That's it.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. So, can you explain what the benefit is of experiencing many places compared to one place?
I said we got exposure to different cultures. We get to know about
Mm,
their culture, their lifestyle.
okay. So, like, would you rather go to five places? Would you rather go to five different countries in 1 week, or would you rather experience one country in 1 week?
Oh, that's difficult question actually.
Well, that kind of is the part of the question, right? Many places is like go, 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 where one place you can experience a whole. And it's kind of like saying,
One
would you
place.
rather,
Okay,
would you
sir, are
rather
we?
have,
Okay,
here's another way to look
I
at
got
it.
the point.
Yeah. Here's also another way to look at it. Would you rather have five completely different slices of pizza? Now, I'm sorry, if maybe you don't like pizza, but just hear me out. Would you rather have five different pieces of pizza, or would you rather have your favorite pizza? Maybe that's
Favorite
simple.
one, of course.
Yeah, I've heard one. I would say that.
Right. But like, or maybe not your favorite, but would you rather only have like one kind of pizza, or would you rather have five different slices? Or ice cream flavors for that matter? Would you
It will
have
be
only have one ice cream flavor, or have five? Right. But here's the
yeah.
catch.
So
But here's the catch. Here's the catch. Now, this is it's a semi-rhetorical question. I don't want like everyone in the audience to talk, oh, ice cream. But now here's the catch though. It's one spoonful of each ice cream flavor, or one cone of one ice cream. That's kind of the way I see that question personally. Many places or one place. You know what I mean? Like one spoonful of five different types of ice cream. Or would you rather have one bowl of ice cream that's really good? You know, that's kind of the way I'm looking at it.
So,
That's my yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
in case of ice creams, we are exactly we experiencing different tastes.
Okay. So in that case, you
It
can
doesn't
I
matter if
see.
think
it doesn't matter if we use a spoon for to experience, but we have to experience five different tests.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, so I would like to add some few points if you allow me to.
Please.
Okay.
Uh, so I totally agree with what he said. I would rather go to five different places as you mentioned earlier, rather than stay at one place or go at only a particular place. Because I would like to experience new things, see new flavors or see new thoughts. And it might change from person to person. Some people not might want to leave their comfort zone and only want to visit that one place, but some might want to. Yeah, it depends on person to person.
Yeah. So are you saying for Finn, is it Finn? Finn, you're saying you'd rather experience multiple. I'm not asking you to do the ice cream. I'm just kind of trying to like give it in another sense. So would you rather experience one place or travel to many places?
It depends on duration, I think. It depends on duration.
Okay. Well, I'll leave that up
Yes,
to you.
but in my opinion, I did truly experiencing Wembley is better for me at least because I have traveled a lot of places like 3 days or like at more a week, but I can't record them even when I took photo of them or in the photo days myself eating something, but I can't record really that place very much. But when I visit the village for like a month, I can make a lot of friends and that they stay friends with me. So I prefer experiencing one place longer than many different places. But if you like give example like ice cream, many flavors, I would choose many flavors because it's easy to recall for me. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. I'm gonna move on to the. I know maybe you have more to say, but I'm gonna move on to our third question here, if my mouse will let me. Okay. Should we follow food trends or stick to traditional meals? Should we follow food trends or stick to traditional meals?
Traditional meals.
Okay. And
Follow
go
food
ahead.
Traditional.
trend.
All right. Well, the first person that said traditional meals will go ahead and. Well, actually, hold that thought before you guys speak. I want to put it to chat first. So, B, would you like to come up and share? Because I do want the chat to get a chance to go first because I know you guys have already spoken. So, B, I'm gonna send you a request to come up. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. So I'm addressing the chat first for like maybe 30 seconds, and then you guys will. And Hassan, you're already up, aren't you? Oh no, you're here. Okay, sorry, you're just answering the chat. But B, you have not come up yet. Would you like to chime in or not? It's up to you. Let me know. All right, B,
Okay.
you said traditional meals. Go ahead and explain.
Okay. I think I prefer follow or I mean like
All right, thank you for sharing that. Now, in my interpretation of that question, I don't see it as fast food. I think traditional is like home traditional. Like, for example, maybe in China, they stick to traditional rice and beef and vegetables and dumplings and this is my interpretation and meat buns and etc. Or like you go to India, you have their traditional rather than other kinds of cuisine. I think when I see that question, or even food trends, like something that's popular like worldwide, I don't necessarily see food trends as being unhealthy. In my opinion, that's not the way I took it. No, you're good. You're good, B. You're good. Who are you saying sorry to me? No. You're good. You're good. You're good. That was just my interpretation. But I can see what you mean by like food trends, like as far as like maybe the food is unhealthy and everyone's saying eat this, but it could be an unhealthy food. Whereas traditional foods are more authentic and perhaps have a better stance, maybe is the way I might see it. But that was my interpretation. Everyone can interpret the question differently. So I have nothing. You did fine, B. You did fine. You nothing to worry about. You did perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about. Don't worry. All right. Anyone else? Ranger and Husan, and I know we lost Swiss. Where is he? Did he have to go? Okay. So Ranger, Husan, Exuri, did you want to come up? Otherwise, I'll pass it on to Ranger. So go ahead, Ranger. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing, Hussein. Thank you. Shirley wants to chime in, so go ahead. All right. Thank you for that, for sharing that, Shirley. I appreciate it. Did anyone else want to chime in? Yes, Ranger, I'll bring it back up. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it. All right. So if anyone else is interested in this part here, I'm going to move on to the next slide here. Our next quick topic here is it better to have a high paying, stressful job or a lower paying, enjoyable job? Yes, OSLIB, I will give you the floor. You'll be the first to speak on the matter. Sorry, it's going to be a new topic for you. Maybe you're referring to the previous topic, but I'll bring you up. No problem. OSLIB, I am sending you a request to speak. Please accept the request to come up. Okay. All right. Hello, sir. All right, I'd love to hear your take. So, is it better to have a high paying, stressful job or a low paying, enjoyable job? I'm sorry, we're on this one. We're on this one now. Sorry. Okay, I will bring you off stage, no problem. Okay, KWA, Hutan, thank you for your offer. We're gonna bring KWA up. KWA, please give us hello, sir. All right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for sharing. I think Husan wanted to come up. So basically, you would choose KWA. You'd choose the lower paying, enjoyable job, right? Got it. Got it. Okay. All right, Husan or Hussein. I'm sorry, I'm probably saying your name wrong. But would you rather? Is it better? Is it better to have a high paying, stressful job or a low paying, enjoyable job? All right. Go ahead and explain. Okay. So because of mental health, you want to have a lower paying, enjoyable job. Okay, I got you. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Anyone else on stage want to share their 2 cents? B or Ranger or Shirley? I don't think I hear you guys had chimed in. And I'll move on to the next topic. Okay. Yeah, I think it can be an interesting one to think about because lots of people want to have that high pay, even if it comes with the risk of it being kind of stressful, right? And whereas maybe working in a low paying, it's less stressful, but you enjoy it, right? So you want to enjoy as much as you can, right? Rather than be stressed about what is going to happen. Anyways, thank you for sharing that. Anyone else want to come up? This is the last chance to chime in for the high paid stress job or lower paid enjoyable job. Anyone else would like to chime in? I see Lord is typing in the chat. If go for it, yeah, yeah. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. For sharing that. It can be, I mean, the stress comes with the job sometimes, and sometimes we just have to sacrifice what is going to be better in the long run. We have a little bit of stress, and yeah. I have a request for you guys in the stage. If you guys can do me a favor, if you guys can you guys click on the YouTube link and tell me if you can hear the audio from me and from you guys? Do me a favor and test that, because if you guys are gonna watch the live later, Isra, I'll bring you back up. I don't know why. Who enabled the hand? So if you guys do me a favor, and if you guys have access to your computer or on your phone, can you guys tell me if you can hear me on the stream and hear yourselves? You hear yourself as well? Okay, so you hear yourself and you hear. Okay. Yeah, but you're talking right now. So when you listen to the live stream, did you just hear yourself right now? Hold on. I can't hear myself either. So you hear the audience as well? You hear the audience voice, right? You don't. Sorry. You do or you. Sorry. You do or you do not hear yourself. Please be clear on your answer. You hear yourself or you don't hear yourself. Do not. Okay. All right. Thank you, friend. Okay. Okay. You can't hear yourself. Okay, you can't hear yourself. I wanted to hear that because I swear I thought let me try something, guys. So I apologize. When you go back to hear the live, you're just gonna hear me acknowledge you, but you're not gonna hear yourselves in the live, so it might not be a worthwhile watch. I will try one more thing. I will try to. You guys should be able to hear yourselves. I don't know why you can't hear yourselves, because I'm capturing the audio. So let me do something here, guys. Okay. Well, let me do this. Hold on 1 second, guys. Can you guys talk a little bit? Just talk and talk. Yeah, I can't hear you guys either. I don't know why. I apologize for that. So, I mean, maybe it's helpful if you guys watch it. You can look at the questions and answer again, I guess. That would be the only way to do it. But for some reason, I don't know why. Unless Windows caption. See, that's a thing. It should be. Oh, I know what I did wrong, I think. Okay, can you guys speak again?
You have a problem with
Okay, you're gonna hear yourself. Yeah, you're gonna hear yourselves now. You're gonna hear yourselves now. Because now when you speak, I just realized on my Streamlabs that audio part of it was muted. So the bad news is up till now you aren't gonna hear yourselves, but from here on till the end of the class session, you'll hear yourselves. So, however, so now you will hear yourselves. So if you start talking, you can hear yourselves. For some reason, I guess I had it automatically muted, which kind of sucks because it misled me. So the desktop audio should come up now, so it should work. So I apologize for that. Anyways, with that said, let's move on to a fresh topic. Yeah. Said, I'm sorry. You just have to be patient, okay? Oh gosh, who said 1 month? How long does it take for someone to master English with you? Peter? Really? No, you cannot master English in 1 month. That's absolutely atrociously not true at all. You cannot master English in 1 month. That's no, absolutely not true at all. If anyone is telling you that you can master, is he here? I am he. If anyone is here that feels they can master a language in 1 month, I'm going to give you a language to master. Master French, unless you already speak French. But no one can master a language in 1 month. Absolutely atrociously not true, guys. Sorry. Not well, you can probably do it in less than 10. I mean, it really depends how, unless you're a prodigy child. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, why is someone saying I don't think his internet is working properly? Whose internet is not working properly? Okay, sorry. I just had to comment on that, guys. I had to say something, otherwise it was gonna drive me nuts. Okay, let's move on to the next slide here. All right. If the slide lets me. All right, here we go. Is it better to learn alone or in a group? Is it better to learn alone or in a group? So if anyone in the audience who has not spoken yet wants to speak up, I will bring you up on stage. Said, did you want to come up? I'm going to invite Said. He said they were raising their hand. And I don't know why, but yeah. So Said, are you there? Hello.
Yeah, hello. Hi, teacher.
Hi, nice to meet you. So what do you think? Is it better to learn alone or in a group?
I would say, I would love to learn alone, to be very honest.
Okay,
Because I
so
think in group, we are prone to get distracted very easily.
can you elaborate?
When you are learning alone, you need to be self-disciplined, and yeah, I guess learning alone is better for me. It's my personal opinion.
Okay, that's what it is. These are there's, I mean, FYI, guys, there's no wrong and right answer. So there's no wrong and right answer. Hussein, we're learning English in our country as a compulsory subject for 12 years. Well, we is a strong language. There are people who are in third party countries that speak English and they speak it better than natives, right? It just all depends on how it's taught, right? It's how you use it, how they use it, how you're taught, when you're taught, how you learn, etc. There's a lot of variations. Say thank you for. So you prefer now. I like how you mentioned how you prefer, right? So now the question is going to be: is it better to learn alone or in a group? So not your personal opinion on yourself, but for as a generality. So do you believe that if your neighbor said to you, hey, should I learn alone or in a group? Or if you're given a conference speech, what would you tell them? Would you say it's better to learn alone or in a group? Because you gave a personal opinion. So what is the overall opinion on how people should learn alone or in a group?
The overall opinion, obviously it depends. Like some people they can learn in a group, while some people they are not very confident. So like they are very shy, to learn in a group. So for me, I would say again that I would learn alone because obviously there are some advantages of learning in a group because when you are learning in a group, you can get your doubt cleared by another person. but still, like, like I tried to study in the group. Like we didn't study at all. We were always, joking and doing chilling and something. We were not very strict, you know.
All right. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. Nuri, what do you think? Better to learn in a group or alone?
Hi everyone, hi teacher. So I am
Hello.
thinking that both ways good because I started alone with teacher and after I moved to group because with group it's better to learn because of competitiveness. Maybe also it's convenient to remember words, expressions from the other people's, also from the teacher, and combining these two methods, like you learn with group also, and you learn by yourself at your home or whatever else. It's good, I think, combining two of them.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it. And getting two different perspectives is great. I see a comment that said, I prefer learning in a group, and that's from Snowy. Snowy, I'm going to give you an option to come up if you'd like to come up, or you can deny. Both are okay. Would you like to come up, Snowy? And I think you are up. Yes. Hello, Snowy.
Oh,
Hi, Snowy. How are you?
good afternoon. I'm good, thank you. How are you, teacher?
I am doing well. Thanks for asking. What do you think, Snowy? Do you prefer to learn alone or in a group?
I prefer to learn in a group.
Okay, can you explain why? Well, actually, I want to already ask the question. Forgive me, Snowy. Is it better to learn alone or in a group? It's just a general question. What do you personally, not your personal preference, but is it better? So the question is it better to learn alone or in a group?
I would say depending on what you're trying to learn. If you're trying to learn something that needs more concentration, like maths or something like that, then I think you have to learn it on your own with practice. But if you're learning a language, then I would suggest learning in a group. Since if we can't go back and forth in a conversation, it might be difficult to understand what we are we actually using the correct term, correct grammar, those kind of things.
Explain to me why, as you per suggested, that learning math in a group is not a good or not better. So why is it not better to learn math in a group?
Well, math, because math comes with practice, I guess. And you need to, according to my teachers, they will tell us go back home and do your homework and do it on your own. That's what we've been taught in school. So I guess that's what's embedded in my mind.
Okay. So, but now that you're out of the school and that you don't have that teacher's influence, do you continue to agree with those statements? Or again, this is a subjective opinion, right? So it sounds to me that you're embedded in what your teacher has always said, do it alone. Because in hindsight, if you think about it, it doesn't really matter what the subject is. You can still learn in a group on any subject. You're there to test each other, you're to study together. They say to learn alone. Yeah. Okay. Someone says group study is like a joke. I know most of the time people make the jokes not studying. And again, that's on personal experience. So that's why my goal here, guys, in the chat here and the stage is to get you guys to think for yourselves, not be influenced on what people have told you. So you would need, so say, I don't know if you're in the chat still, you need to justify that comment. Why is it a joke? You said always make jokes. So do you have data to back that up, that in group studies, people are always making jokes? I don't think neither of us have those studies that prove otherwise. It just really depends. Again, it's all personal opinion, but see, you're basing it off generalities rather than your own personal feelings. So, do you personally think that group studying is a joke? And maybe you're studying in the wrong group. And say you got a mute, but you're on stage. Why don't you speak up instead of chat? Anyways, final thoughts, guys. I'm going to move on to the next slide. Okay, so you guys can keep chipper chattering, chitting chatting, whatever you want to call it, in the chat. But next topic is I'm probably going to end. This is the last one, guys. This is the last one I'm going to do, and then that will be the end. So next one, guys, is reading books better than watching movies for entertainment. All right, so I'm going to go to the chat first. Chat gets first say, meaning anyone who's not on stage gets a chance to come up. So anyone want to chime in? Which is better for entertainment, reading books better, or is reading books better than watching movies for entertainment?
May I say something?
I think you might because no one else is chiming in the chat, so you have the floor.
Yeah. I would say that reading books is really better way for entertainment, also for your improving your brains, for memory, for everything. I can say that my English teacher is 70 years old and he is great reader, has owned a lot of books, and I really admire people who reads books, not because of entertainment, but because of their quality to reach this end of the book, and patience to read books. I think reading books is really good, in my humble opinion.
Does anyone else want to chime in? Chat has lost their time to check and still chime in. But anyone else on stage or in chat want to express their opinion? Movies are high key. Oh, go ahead.
Yes, I agree with like reading book give you more information than watching movie, but for solely on entertainment, for only for entertainment, I did watching movie is far better than reading book because they give you a visual like a visual screen to know what is going on, and they also give you like sound effect, audio effect. So I did for entertainment, watching movie is better. And as, I in my experience, I find it talking about movie is more enjoyable than talking about book. Because uh, I don't know anyone do that, but like after watching movie, I copy their move. I copy how they talk like that, and we me and my friends do something like that kind of thing. Share what is great, like that kind of thing, like sharing experience in uh like it, sharing experience about movie is for me far better than reading books. So I choose watching movie for entertainment.
Thank you so much for sharing. Anyone else want to chime in? Someone, before someone else. Oh, go ahead. Swami, go ahead.
Sorry, sorry to interrupt. I would prefer to watch a movie since I personally am a visual creature, and usually when we see things, we remember things better.
Okay.
Even during lectures, usually we record the lectures and we rewatch the lectures. So I find that visually it's quite more entertaining. Like my teachers, yeah, again, my still in school, so they were put up a PowerPoint presentation, so we remember what is on the presentation more. And so when I read a book, I tend to forget one or two words and makes it difficult. So I prefer to watch a movie.
Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it. All right, guys, that's going to conclude our session today. It was an impromptu session, so I have some things I have to do before I have my classes today. So thank you all for joining. Just really quickly, guys, just want to give a disclaimer here. There's tons of resources here in the English Hub, tons of places where you can get help to speak English. There are tons of channels that you can go to express yourselves and get the help that you need. There's writing help. There is English questions. There's an English questions section. There's a pronunciation channel. I mean, there's really a ton of stuff that you guys can go to get the help that you need. If I'm not mistaken, let me say, I don't feel like I usually have those things pinned, but I don't see them. So let me see if I can help you guys out. So there's serious chat, there's beginning chat, there is, okay, here we go. Pronunciation, proofreading, resources, English questions. So under the English help session, there's like 4 of those. Those are really helpful to get the help that you need. I don't really take DMs lightly. I assume if you guys reach out to me, you guys want a course or a class, that's what you can reach out to me for. Disclaimer, I'll do these occasionally when I have time, or impromptu when I have time. Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for chiming in. And I didn't get a chance. Let me see what we missed today. Yeah, there's still a couple more that maybe we'll do this a different session because how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 more that we didn't go through, but I don't have time. So with that said, you guys can also go to my channel. Thank you, Hussein. I appreciate you. You can go to my channel, which is linked above. That's just one of the live sessions. I apologize. You'll have to go about an hour further in because I messed up and did not capture the audio. So if you watch the beginning of the live stream, you're just going to hear me go, oh, and ask questions, but you're not going to hear your responses. So I apologize for that. So you'll have to go about an hour further into the stream if you do want to get any insight on the class today. I apologize. I will make sure that the next time we go live, I will make sure to capture the audio and I'll ask you guys to do so. I can't think of anything else. One more thing I want to say before you guys go is that if you guys, oh, but teacher, I don't have enough money for classes, blah, blah, blah. It's yes. Okay. Well, Eunice, there's good news and there's bad news about watching the stream. The good news is, yes, you can watch the stream, but after the first hour, maybe somebody in the chat or in the stage can find out when you start hearing yourselves. I think it's about an hour in because you'll hear me, but you won't hear yourselves. So I did not fix that till like an hour into the stream. So you'll have to go like an hour further to start hearing people speak. That my idea, guys, was to at least capture this and, of course, only take your audio because it's hard for me to layer out where I would put you guys in put the Discord thing in the live stream. So instead of that, I just decided to hide the screen and then capture the audio. So now you'll hear your audio, but you won't be seen, or the icon won't be seen. So, and for those who are interested in paid courses, as you guys know, I am an English teacher. I teach English. That is my paid job. I teach it independently. You can reach out to me for courses. If it's too expensive for you to afford on your own, get a group of 3 people and it can be affordable for you guys. Probably about the cost of like maybe 3 coffees in your country, maybe. I don't know what coffee costs in your country, but maybe about 3 or 4 coffees in a group of 4 or 5 students. What it would cost to be in my class per class? Just to give you a rough estimate, about $5 or $6 in a group of like 5 students is what I would do, and then there'd be a way that you guys would be able to pay me for that. But like I said, there's lots of free resources. I encourage you guys go to those free resources in the English Hub, pronunciation, practice, the writing practice, the everything. So I mean, there's tons of people always answering questions, guys. ESL material, resources. I mean, this is like the gold mine of speaking and learning English. So you got tons of opportunities. But for those who want that like one-on-one, that one-on-one attention, you guys can reach out to me and give me what your budget is per class and how long you want the class for and how many days you want the class for, and let me know. And we can try to gather other classmates and to put together a schedule that would be suitable for you guys. With that said, are there any questions up on stage in the chat? This is the last time I'm going to say anything. So any questions, guys? Revo, no problem. And let's see.
Thanks for the class, teacher.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys that came in and joined. I think it encourages the audience to chime in. And let me know, guys, maybe if you guys watch the stream, you can put a timestamp in the comments after it does its like regeneration thing so people know where to go to hear yourselves. I think it's about an hour in. So about an hour in, I think is when you guys can be heard. Going once, going twice, guys. No more questions. I appreciate you all. Love you all. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Okay, goodbye, guys. Okay, anyone who is in YouTube right now, let me know. Anyone here in YouTube still? Or I'm here. Real? Or I'm here. I'm here. Let me know you can hear me. What do you want to help me with? I really I don't know what you want to help me with. So I'll wait a bit.